My name is Jaime Leonardo Garcia Mesa. Activity 1, Quality of the Process Space, Software Engineer. Software Maturity Model. The maturity model allows to know the maturity of an organization based on its process in relation to the software quality. There is also the model of capacity, which measures the capacity of each of the software process of the organization. The SPICE model allows to evaluate the maturity and capacity of an organization. SPICE is based in ISO standards and has a certification scheme. Characteristics of the software process evaluation model SPICE. The SPICE certification tends to be cheaper and also easier to evaluate. It can be easily integrated with other ISO standards. SPICE follows the scheme of certification of management system ISO standards so the annual audits are performed. SPICE it is easy to understand, easy to implement, and more economical. The different levels that establish the SPICE model: capacity levels, maturity levels, capacity levels of a CNI depth. Composed by the following types of audits: initial audit, surveillance audit, and recertification audit. Structure of IEC 15504. The structure of ISO is composed for 10 parts. 1. Concept and vocabulary. It provides information about basic concepts related to the evaluation of process. 2. Performing assessment. It is basic and model composed of two dimensions: dimension of the process, release and external reference model. Dimension of capacity defines six levels of the capacity to establish a framework for the measurement of process. 3. Guidance and performance assessment provides guidance for an evaluation using as references the ISO IEC 15504 Part 2, providing an overview of the evaluation of process. 4. Guidance on use for process improvement and process capability determination. It provides guidance, but in this case, the guide helps to improve process and also helps to determine the capacity of a process. 5. An example software life cycle process assessment model. It shows an example about how to perform assessment according to the requirements of Part 2 of the ISO IEC 15504. 6. An example system life cycle process assessment model. It gives example about how to perform assessment. In this case, use online and process reference model, the standard ISO IEC 15288. 7. Assessment of organizational maturity. It is one of the most important and mainly established minimum requirements for an assessment of the maturity of organization. An example process assessment model for IT service management. It provides an example of evaluation of process, but in the scope falls on the process of the ISO en la IEC 20009. Tailored process profiles it establish a number of requirements in order to be able to determine the ability to achieve the organization specific needs using process profile. 10. Safety station. It adds a security component as an extension to the previous part. Process of the software life cycle. ISO 12207. 1. Agreement process. 2. Organization project enabling process. 3. Project process. 4. Technical process. 5. Software implementation process. 6. Software support process. 8. Software use process. Thanks.